Is it something normal while doing this practice, or it's been like that forever, but now it's getting more intense? I don't want to hear anything about this Kashmir file. And I said, please do not even tell me any of that. I get very disturbed, and it lingers with me.
Okay. In all these cases, we have to look at it in the following way.
Mhm.
If we look into Yoga Sutra's first chapter, Sutra 33,
Mhm.
it tells you that you cannot at once be in a state of realization that this body is only a temporary vehicle to fulfill the cosmic purpose.
Mhm.
As long as we don't realize it, but we are on the path towards it, then in which case we try to moderate our responses. We cannot be non-responsive.
Mhm.
And so we moderate our responsive. How do we moderate the response? Of course, once you realize everything is the play of the cosmic flow, and then when you realize this body is only a shell of something that is deeper, that is beyond the body, then at that time when you see all of this happening, you take it in stride. It doesn't affect you deeply. Whereas in the starting phase, of course, it affects you. And this is where the Sutra number 33 says, anytime you see something that appears to you as wicked or bad or something like that, what you do is you move away from it. And so what you are doing is right. So the term used is upeksha. And when you see something that is apunya means what is papa or whatever.
Mhm.
So the apunya, you kind of upeksha is the right way to approach it, is the guidance given. So that is the right way to approach it.
Yeah,
Wherever you don't feel your zone of comfort, it's better to walk away.
yeah, I don't want to watch news. I don't want to watch any
Absolutely.
movies. I don't want
Absolutely.
anybody telling me this happened to that and that. If I cannot do something about it and make things better, I don't want to listen. That's what my attitude has become now.
Yeah, the thing is basically where where we cannot do anything that is to support the cosmic flow, we just let it be.
Let
Only
it.
within our zone, whatever we can interact, that is our role of dharma, right?
Yeah, yeah, good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because people keep telling you have to know, you have to watch Kashmir File. How are you going to know what happened? This is something we have to learn. We have to know. I said, what am I going to do after knowing it? If there is, and it's going to linger with me for, decontaminating my mind, and all of
Yeah.
a sudden this keeps on coming in my mind, keeps on piling up. It's going to take me a long time before I get out of it. So I
Yes.
wanted to confirm that with you. Thank you
Yes.
very
Yes.
much. Okay.
Absolutely.
Narayan, I was
Yes.
asking question, but I didn't unmute.
Hmm.
See, my mantra, vertigo mantra, I had to do first or after pranayam later. Which one I should do?
It makes no difference.
Oh, okay. I was, wondering, maybe pranayam first, then do mantra and meditation. I didn't,
No,
couldn't
in
make up
your
myself.
normally it is pranayam and all of these are good for meditative mantras, but yours is not a meditative mantra. It's a restorative mantra, so it could be done anytime.
Oh, okay. Okay. But I didn't have a personal mantra to do meditation.
Yes, yes. So that is different. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Since today is Ram Navami, I wish everybody a very happy Ram Navami.
Yes, namaste everyone. So it's time for us to begin, and we have half hour time in the end. Now, I see a message here from Radha Danayak, right? So we can talk about it later. Okay, so let's begin with 3 ohms as usual. Take a deep breath in. Om. our usual disclaimer that when we do this, when you attend this session, you understand, you do it with that you're responsible for your well-being, and Life in Yoga does not take any responsibility for it. With that understanding, you participate over here just as a minor guidance on how to do yoga practices right, that won't have negative effect, is to make sure spine is straight all the time, and anything you do must be with ease. Yoga is not about a workout, it's about mild stimulation of the communication between the trillions of cells in our body. So let's begin with that understanding. We begin with our chakra vibration. So bring your awareness to the perineum, and pressing on the little finger with the thumb, we begin with Lam. 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 Release the fingers and continue. Lam. Bring your awareness an inch above the perineum, and focusing there, pressing on the ring finger, we do Vam. 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 Release the finger and continue. Bring your awareness behind the navel, in the middle of the body, and focusing there, we do Ram, pressing on the middle finger of the thumb. Ram. 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 Release the finger and continue. Ram. Now bring the awareness to the middle of the chest, in between the breasts, and there we do Yam, pressing on the index finger with the thumb. Yam. Yum. 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 Release your fingers, continue. Last time. Bring your awareness to the throat, and here we do hum. Thumbs up, loose fist. Hum. Release the hand, continue. Now bring the awareness to the middle of the head, and there we do chum, thumbs up, loose fist. Chum. 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 Release the hand, continue. Top of the head, we do Om, thumbs up, loose fist. Release your hands, continue. Now we go on to the Ujjayi Pranayama, the happy face breathing. So those of you who know it, please proceed. If anybody needs instructions, bring your awareness to the lowermost part of the mouth, focusing there. Stretch it slightly by making a big smile. As the cheeks come out, you'll find a slight stretch there. With focus on the stretch, inhale and exhale in slow, long, deep breaths. As you inhale, feel a mild sucking sensation. And when you exhale, feel like a reverse sucking sensation. Continue. Now, let's go on to shoulder rotation as we continue with the Ujjayi. Inhale and exhale. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now we go on to our spinal alignment exercise, starting with the neck. As you exhale, gently tilt your head, bringing your ear towards the shoulder. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, tilt towards the other side, and continue. Last exhalation. Inhale, come back up. Now we will do the U, Im, and M. We will do them. So as you take a deep breath in, turn your head to the right and do Ah. Ah. Come back to the front position, take a deep breath in, and turn to the left and do Ooh. Take a deep breath in, head back. Take a deep breath in and bring the chin down to the chest. We'll do 2 more rounds of this vibration along with the motion. Take a deep breath in. Turn right. Ah. Inhale, come back. Turn left. Ooh. Inhale, come back. Take the head back. Take a deep breath in, chin to the chest. One more round. Inhale, turn head to the right. Inhale, turn to left. Inhale, head back. Inhale, chin to the chest. Now we go 360 degrees around the neck. Inhale, half a circle. And exhale, complete the circle. And continue. Last inhalation. And last exhalation. And then we go in the reverse direction. Last exhalation. Now we stretch out the hands in front of us, and as you inhale, palm up, exhale, thumb in, and make a downward facing fist. Inhale up, exhale down, and continue. Last exhalation, keep the fist and go around the wrist. Inhale and exhale. Last inhalation, last exhalation. Let's go reverse. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Interlock the fingers and bring it behind the head. And as you exhale, oh, we forgot something. Keep a fist and we at the in line with the shoulders, and we go around the wrist. Inhale, half a circle, and exhale, complete the circle. Continue. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Let's go reverse. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now interlock the fingers and behind the head. And as you exhale, twist to one side, inhale, come back. Exhale, twist the other way, inhale, come back, and continue. Last exhalation. Inhale, come back. Now we get hold of the elbows behind the head. And as you exhale, pull on one elbow. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, pull on the other elbow. Inhale, come back up. And continue. Last exhalation. Inhale, come back. Now let's do a few Brahmaris before we go on to the next exercise. So with the thumb, you close your inner earlobe and use the index finger over the eyebrows, the middle finger over the eyes and placing the tip right inside the eye socket, and then the ring finger over the middle of the nostrils and little finger above the mouth. So take a deep breath in and we will do 5 Brahmaris. Now we can bring the hands behind the back, get hold of the elbows or wherever it will reach. Take a deep breath in, expand the chest and pull back the shoulders. And as you exhale, twist to one side, the entire spine. Inhale, come back. Exhale, twist the other way. Inhale, come back. And continue. Last exhalation. Inhale, come back. Get hold of your hips behind your back. And as you inhale, push on one hand and make a backward arch. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, push on the other hand and make a backward arch. Exhale, come forward and continue. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now we can cross one leg over the other. Get hold of the knee on the top. And as you exhale, pull it towards the opposite shoulder and turn the head the other way. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull and turn. Last exhalation, twist. Inhale, come back. Now, let's cross the leg the other way. Exhale, pull and turn. Last exhalation. Inhale, come back. Now, those of you who don't have any balance issues, you can stand up. And in the standing position, the first exercise we will do is, as you inhale, bend at the knees. Inhale down, exhale, come up. Now get hold of your elbows behind the back and we will do the pelvic bend. Take a deep breath in, pull back the shoulders, lift up the chin, and as you exhale, push out the butt and lean forward. Make sure the back does not bend, only you're bending at the hip. Feel the stretch from the bottom of the feet all the way to the hips. Inhale and exhale into the stretch. Slowly inhale and come up and take your seats. And now we will start with the alternate nostril breathing. So bring your focus right to the middle upper part of the forehead, right at the hairline. And as you inhale from one nostril, feel the awareness go to the opposite side and lodge right there in the middle of the forehead at the hairline. Exhale, feel the mirror motion. Inhale the other way and exhale back the other. So you know the motion. Now we can go on to the first round of Bhastrika. Let's begin with exhalation. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 30. Exhale. 40. Exhale. 50. exhale. 60, exhale. 70, exhale. 80, exhale. 90, exhale. 20, exhale. Take a deep breath in through the right nostril. Hold the breath as long as you can and observe the sensations within, and exhale through the left nostril. Now we will go on to the mantras. Let's begin with the respiratory mantra. Bring your focus behind the lowermost part of the sternum and feel a rising vibration going through and out of the top of the head. It feels like Haim Em Am, Haim Em Am. Okay, now let's move on to the circulation mantra, Haim. Focus on the chest and mentally feel that the lungs are vibrating Haim, 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 Haim.
Hello? Hello? சொல்லு ஓ ஓ ஓ ஞாயிற்றுக்கிழமை சாதத்தை இருக்காது ஓ சரி ஓகே ஆமாம் 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 ஓ சரி ஓகேம்மா ஓகே ஓ ஆயாச்சு ஒரு மாதிரி உட்கார ஆயாச்சு அந்த இதுதான் இருக்கட்டும் ஆயாச்சு
டிஸ்டர்பன்ஸ் வேண்டாம், அப்புறம் பேசலாம். So now let's make it Haim Nam. Now, bring your awareness to the middle of the chest and feel a flowing vibration going to the top of the head. And we do that as home, 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 home. Continue. Now we go on to the spinal mantra. We do the 7 mantras from the feet and ankle to the knees to the lowermost part of the spine, which is in between the buttocks and the back, and then the lumbar spine, the thoracic spine, the cervical spine in the neck, and then in the back of the head, in the very top, called the Shikha point. The mantra for the feet and neck are the same, that is Aim. Now let us begin from the feet and ankle with mantra Aim, moving to knees where we vibrate Shim, and move on to the base of the spine where we do Jim. Aim, Shim, Jim. Aim, Shim, Jim. I'm Shim 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 Jim. Now we move from the base of the spine to the lumbar region, then to the thoracic or the back region of the spine with Jim, Jaim, Haim. So let's go. Jim, Jaim, Haim. 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 Now we move from the thoracic spine to the spine and the neck to the back of the head with Haim, Aim, Om. Let's go. Haim, Aim, Om. 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 Now we do all the 7 mantras in sequence, starting from the feet and ankle. Aim, Shim, Jim, Jaim, Haim, Aim, Om. 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 I'm Shim Jim Jam I'm 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 Om. Now we can go on to the next round of Bhastrika. Let's begin with exhalation. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 inhale. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 30. Exhale. 40. Exhale. 50. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 80. Exhale. 90. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Take a deep breath in through the right nostril, hold the breath, and exhale to the left. Let's go on to the next round. Let's begin with exhalation. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 13. Exhale. 14. Exhale. 15. Exhale. 16. Exhale. 17. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Take a deep breath in through the right nostril, hold the breath as long as you can, and exhale to the left. Now let us get ready for meditation. Mentally tell yourself, I give up all ideas and concepts and I care about nothing. Keep the hands in an open, comfortable position, spine straight and with back support relaxed. As you let go of everything, saying you give up all ideas and concepts and care about nothing. Feel the shoulders become lighter, the head perhaps becoming lighter. If you have a personal mantra, focus on it. If you don't have a personal mantra, visualize a rising vibration from behind the lowermost part of the sternum, going to the middle of the body and out of the top of the head. And that rising vibration feels like Haim Im Om, Haim Im Om, Haim Im Om. And we will have Om playing in the background. Mentally affirm to yourself, may I be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I am born. And with that as the thought, become aware of the senses from the top of the head all the way down to the bottom of the feet. Whenever you're ready to open your eyes, raise the palm of your hands and bring it in front of your face and look straight into the palm of your hands. Now, today being the Sunday, we have time for question answers. So there was somebody, Mohini, who wanted to say something. So if you want to, you can open up. Otherwise, I think Tammy put in the question of eternity versus the, what is that, infinity.
Dr. Rajan, I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
When I am meditating, sometimes it feels, my chair is moving backwards. It feels like.
Mm-hmm.
Does it?
That is normal, nothing to worry about.
Uh-huh.
You see, what happens is when you feel like the chair is moving backward, but it is not,
Yeah.
then it means what it is there is some motion in the body that is creating that. And this is typical of how unwanted stress from the body is released. So there is nothing to worry about.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So there was another question. Yeah, I think it is money, right? You're logged in as Mohini. Go ahead.
Right. Yeah, it's righty. Sir, how to balance the left side of the breath versus right side of the breath?
Where are you located?
I am in Bethesda, Silver Spring downtown.
Bethesda. Okay. So you're asking how to balance between the left side of the body and the right side. Is that the question?
No, the breathing. Sometimes I notice that the left breathing is more, right side nostril breathing is less. So how to make the left nostril breathing and right nostril breathing to be equal?
Okay. So let's, I will answer your question, but I will also qualify your question.
Right.
The thing is, you see, it is natural for the body to adjust between the left and right. But what is the purpose of the left and right? It is because if we say it is balancing the two hemispheres of the brain. But interestingly, the most important component of the balancing is right between the two hemispheres of the brain, there is a cluster of nerves which is called what is it called? A corpus callosum. And so the corpus callosum that is there in the middle of the brain, that is what communicates between the left and right side in order to balance it. That is, and as long as the communication is going on according to the needs, everything is fine. Now there is a yogic way to very quickly balance the breath in the two nostrils. You can, typically it is used because if you balance the breath between the two nostrils, then automatically the hemispheres of the brain will be in balance with each other. And that is what one tries to do. But that is not the most important element. So, but how do you balance the two? If your right nostril has too much breath, put a pillow under the right armpit and hold it there. And within a period of a few seconds, you will feel that the breath becomes less in the right nostril and becomes more in the left.
Thank you, sir.
Dr. Rajan, I have a question.
Yeah. So the thing is, you see, so that is the instant way of making the correction. There were too many people who were unmuted, and so I muted all of you. So now you can, Shakuntalaji, go ahead with your question. Unmute yourself.
I just wanted to ask your opinion, because doing the Bhramari Pranayam, some yogic teacher, they tell you to put the tip of the tongue to the hard palate while doing this. So is there any significance of it, or from yogic point of view?
Okay. See, what happens is, when we talk about yoga, we are talking about the body, mind, and spirit integration, whereby you realize the nature of your existence beyond the body, right?
Yes.
So what happens is, it happens naturally. You see, what happens is, the Hatha Yoga system pays too much attention to little things, and sometimes in paying so much attention to the little things, they actually lose the focus of yoga. Okay? So what happens is, in the Hatha Yoga system, the highest mudra is something called the Ketchuri Mudra.
Yes.
And what happens is, in the Ketchuri Mudra, in reality, the way they say it is you fold your tongue inward and take it behind your nasal cavity, and the flows from the sinuses that you feel over there, they call it as Amrit, that is falling from the moon above. That's all nonsense. Okay? And so if you can do that. Now, what happens is, the tongue lifting up to the palate is a normal unconscious process that happens anytime you go into a meditative state. And so for you to make that effort is not needed. It may happen automatically. Actually, in our retreat, we had extensive discussion of the Shiva Samhita as the most corrupted document of Hatha Yoga. Okay? So the thing is, basically, all the Hatha Yoga documents have some level of corruption. There is a lack of depth of understanding of yoga. Whether it is Hatha Yoga Pradipika, whether it is Gheranda Samhita, whether it is the Goraksha Shataka, or the Shiva Samhita, among all of them, the most corrupted document is the Shiva Samhita. That's a very strong statement I'm telling you. But that is because most people have not read it. And
Yes.
Once you read it through yogic eyes, you realize the Shiva Samhita is a self-serving document of some person who says, I am God, and bring all your money, everything to me and surrender to me. That is your only way out. Okay? And throughout, it is a completely corrupted document. But then they give the name as Shiva Samhita. Shiva is talking. So anyway, we need to be careful when we deal with the Hatha Yoga system. We need to stick to the Yoga Sutras. We cannot
Thank
go
you so
wrong.
much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so now Tammy is waiting for her answer. Is there anybody who has another question? Okay.
Yeah, I got a pretty small two questions, sir. The one question is that being a beginner in meditation, I'm not getting any concentration. Is there any shortcut to focus on meditation, please?
Yeah, actually, it is normal. What happens is, 1 second. Okay. For you as a beginner, you should do what is called walking meditation. The walking meditation is really, as you are walking, keep your mind focused on the breath with 2 steps inhale, with 4 steps exhale, slow, gentle walking. Don't let your eyes wander here and there. Keep your eyes focused on the path where you're walking to make sure you're putting your feet in a right place where you're not going to get into trouble. And so just keep your focus downward where you're putting your feet, and without getting distracted, walk like that. Over a period of time, slow concentration will build. That is good enough.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And
Okay.
other part of the second part of the question is that I missed some of the the first you told about rum, your little finger and the thumb. Can you go over again, please, for me, if possible?
We will do it again tomorrow. We do lam, vam, ram, yam, hum, chum, yo, om.
Oh, okay. I missed that rum part for the throat part. What finger you are using?
No, throat is not rum. Rum is navel, and throat is hum. By the way, all the recordings are there on YouTube.
Okay, okay. I will.
Okay, you can always double play, check them. Okay. So now coming back to Tammy's question. The Tammy's question was, let's take a look at it so that okay. Tammy's question was, do we have any teaching philosophy on the difference, if there is any, with infinity versus eternity? Okay. Okay. From a yogic philosophy perspective, this is not addressed. Okay. But on the other hand, there is the philosophy that comes from the Sanatan Dharma Hindu tradition. That is, there is the process of dissolution and creation that is of cosmic nature. That every so many million years or whatever, everything dissolves and there is new creation that takes place. So you can, from the perspective of the Yoga Sutras, when the person reaches the state of Chanaprati Yogi, that is, if everything, the purpose of a rebirth is over, there is no more rebirth, but the person is always connected into God. So that soul connects into God and stays there connected throughout. Now you can think of that as eternity. And whereas on the other hand, the in the concept of final dissolution and recreation of everything is not there. The Yoga Sutra does not mention it from a yoga philosophy perspective. And from the perspective of an individual, it is probably completely irrelevant. But in the system of Sanatan Dharma Hinduism, and this is also there in Zoroastrianism, where what happens is, right in the end, everything dissolves. And after the dissolution, there may be a new creation coming on. So this is where the philosophical thing goes. But in my opinion, we should not focus on it. But whatever you realize by yourself and through your own meditative, higher realization, that is what your reality must be, and leave it at that. Okay. So any other questions from anyone? Radha, you want to ask a question or you want to talk privately? You have to unmute. I don't hear you. You're unmuted, but your lips are moving, no sound coming. Don't hear you.
I will type it for you.
Oh, I hear you now. When you said I will type it, we heard you. No, there is some place where the voice is being captured, somewhere else it's not. Try speaking again. No, we don't hear you. Now we heard you. So there is something there. Maybe you should come closer to the computer. Yeah, we hear you. Again, come even closer. No, it is gone. Something is not right. Okay, you can type the question. And Tammy, you have another question. Go ahead.
Hi, I was on the the Samasanhidma. Gosh, I said it wrong. Can you say the name of the book that you went through? Samasanhidra?
No, Shiva Samhita.
Shiva Samhidra. And you know, there was a part where they said about like the nadi channels, that how they went like this way off our spine kind of area, like horizontal. And is there like ever in any yogic literature a drawing or somebody's estimation of what they thought where the channels emptied out?
Sorry, I do not know where you're referring to horizontal movement of the channels from the Shiva Samhita.
About the nadi channels, the Sushumna, right? So that where the nadis flow out of the Sushumna.
Along the Sushumna channel, the chakras are there, and from the chakras, you have a lot of nadis that flow out into all minor nadis into various parts. Right? So now what is the question?
So like the nadis empty outside of our body, the stuff comes out of our body, right from the nadis.
Okay. The thing is, you see, this is a very interesting concept you say. When we talk about nadis, we are talking of some form of electromagnetic communication. Electromagnetic communication can happen through wired elements as well as non-wired elements, right? So the thing is, you see, the nadis that are communicating within may be in some kind of a track, like a wired track, we don't know. But the one that connects beyond is through a transmitter process. So what connects beyond is through a transmitter, and there is nothing to do with ending of nadis in the body.
That will do.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So Radha has put a question there. Okay, so I have answered for Radha directly over there. So now, any other questions from anyone? Yes, Niruji, go ahead. You can unmute.
Yes, I want to know if there is something for the neurological problem and vertigo.
Of course, there is some. It is very much individual to each person.
Yeah, I have a neuropathy in my feet, and I got off an arm vertigo.
So there is too much feedback coming. 1 second. Okay, is there feedback? No, there is still feedback. 1 second. Okay, so Niruji, it was your computer that was giving the feedback, so I muted you. So the answer to your question is, you know, when you talk about is there any solution to a neurological problem, we are working with people who have Parkinson, people who have Alzheimer's. All of this are considered neurological problems with this thing. So if you ask a general question like that, the general answer is yes. Right? So you're muted, so I cannot hear you.
Yeah, my problem due to the diabetic. I'm a diabetic. So
diabetic neuropathy.
Yeah, neuropathy. Yeah.
Okay.
So feet are numb, or they like pinch, sometimes poke, different feeling I have. So I thought I should have your opinion.
Okay, I'll give you that answer. When it comes to diabetic neuropathy, my sense is that the damage that has happened through long-term diabetes is so severe. To change that very quickly is practically impossible. Unless you cure your diabetes, you cannot cure your neuropathy thing that has happened. Okay? So you have to focus on, you see, you're thinking like modern medicine. They're always looking to put a band-aid for your whatever problem you have. They are not looking to solve your root problem. So unless your diabetes is solved, we cannot deal with it. Okay. So any other questions? If there are no, Dalpat Bhai, you have a question? Yes, go ahead.
I don't have a question, doctor, but I like to make some statement about our retreat. Is that okay?
Go ahead.
Okay. That was the wonderful, I never had that kind of retreat in my life. Most of the thing, we don't have any movement. We are busy from morning to evening and enjoy every moment of that. Very much in nature. And also I said so many things I learned new, like a dancing yoga is a wonderful thing. Then that chakra thing coming from here to go to that was thing. Then the laughing thing is wonderful. Also, you cover most of the thing, like health-wise to everything, mental health to chronic disease or any other, meditation, yoga. Then this Shiva Sumistra, when you say it's funny, but then you read at least 3 days that thing or 4 days, and explain every bit of it. It's in the nature. It's when we do yoga here, it's a lot different than there, And then
absolutely.
Yes, in the nature. And the food is excellent food provided by the Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, and that really that food is good. If I didn't go there, I will miss. Dayaba insists me all the time and say, come on. And then he do that. It is the wonderful experience I have in my life.
Oh,
and
thank you.
I didn't laugh that much. I laughed that day a couple of times, in my life. So, and you put it everything so nicely, and we enjoy that thing.
It is God's grace.
Yes,
but in any case, what I have already done is I have asked them to reserve our retreat space for the last week of March next year.
Or last week of March, okay.
Yes, next year. So, we will see how it goes. But then I also was thinking, based on feedback, we will limit the number of people who can join in to exactly the numbers we had this time. We'll keep it to no more than 30 people. That way it keeps it into a nice number where people are able to be like one large family, and if we can all work as in a discussion mode when we are 30 people, and we become more, then in which case it becomes you cannot really be interacting as closely, right?
Yes.
So that's what we are thinking.
Yeah.
So we'll announce it ahead of time. So in the next month or so, we'll confirm the program for next year.
Yeah. And especially personally in the group, then we come to know each other and
exactly
share the different experience and everything,
Yes.
It was wonderful. Okay.
Any other questions, thoughts from anyone, comments? So in that case, we will end the session over here. Hiral, are you still there? Okay.
Yes, I am here, Srinarayanji.
Do you want to lead a session?
think I'm not ready yet.
Okay, think about it. Whenever you're ready, let me know. One evening you can lead the session.
Okay. Yes, I will let you know. Thank you.
Okay, then. Namaste, everyone. See you all tomorrow.
Thank you very much. It was very informative.